Tom was an ordinary man, living a simple life in a small town. He had a stable job, a loving family, and everything seemed perfect on the surface. But deep inside, Tom felt something was missing. He had dreams he hadn't pursued and aspirations that were buried under the routine of life. One day, while he was sitting in his office, staring at the same old files, he received a call. The call was from an old friend who had moved abroad years ago. The friend invited him to visit and join a business venture they were starting. At that moment, Tom had a choice. He could either stay in his comfort zone or take a risk that could change everything. For days, Tom wrestled with the decision. He knew it was risky. He had a family to take care of, bills to pay, and responsibilities that kept him grounded. The thought of leaving everything behind was terrifying. But on the other hand, the idea of pursuing something new, something exciting, made his heart race. His friends and family were supportive but worried. They told him it was too risky and that he should stick to his stable job. But Tom couldn't shake the feeling that this might be his only chance to live the life he had always dreamed of. After much contemplation, Tom made his decision. He chose to go. Tom's decision to leave everything behind was not easy. He faced countless obstacles along the way. The journey wasn't as smooth as he had imagined. Upon arriving, he quickly realized that starting a business was far more complicated than he had anticipated. The initial excitement faded, and reality set in. He had to work long hours, deal with unexpected challenges, and often felt like giving up. But Tom remembered why he made this choice. He reminded himself that every successful person faced hardship, and if he wanted to change his life, he had to embrace the struggle. Slowly, things started to improve. He learned, adapted, and the business began to grow. Months turned into years, and Tom's business flourished. He made it through the toughest times and built a reputation for himself. But just when he thought everything was falling into place, disaster struck. A major competitor entered the market, and Tom's business faced an existential threat. The competition was fierce, and it seemed like all his hard work was about to go to waste. Tom felt defeated. He thought about giving up. But instead of surrendering, he decided to pivot. He revised his business strategy, launched new products, and refocused his efforts. With time, he managed to outsmart his competitors and re-establish his position in the market. Years later, Tom stood at the peak of success. He had built a thriving business and had become a respected figure in the industry. Looking back, he realized that the decision to take that leap of faith was the best one he had ever made. It wasn't just about financial success, it was about the journey, the lessons, and the courage to change his life. Tom's story became an inspiration to others. He often spoke about how one decision, that unexpected turn in his life, had changed everything. He learned that sometimes, it only takes one choice to alter your destiny forever.